What's going on, guys? I'm back. This is year number 2 of my road to the show. As you can see, I'm trying to change my position and get traded, but I get shot down on both. So this year I start off in the major league. I simmed through, I played a few of the games in spring training, but I am starting out the season coming off the bench, and here I get my first home run of the year. Beautiful shot. And yeah, so I'm coming off the bench in the majors right off the bat, which is nice. I'm in the majors starting off this year. I don't have to worry about being in the minors at all, which is awesome as long as I reach my advancement goals, which proves to be a problem for me. Actually, this is a walk-off home run. I wasn't even paying attention. Walk-off home run to win the game. My first home run of the year. Can't beat that with a stick. I love that animation of the flipping of the helmet, man. That's so fucking awesome. But anyways, so yeah, I'm coming off the bench, which makes it difficult to get enough training points and all the other things that they require you to do in your advancement goals. And if you are familiar with this game at all, you will know that if you do not meet your advancement goals, you will not get moved up. You will not earn a starting position, all that kind of stuff. The advancement goals are so important in this game. So guys, whenever I see people saying, oh, I'm batting 500 in the minors and I'm still not moved up and blah, 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 if you do not meet your advancement goals, you're not going anywhere. So make sure you spend the time each week, check your advancement goals, make sure you know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get walks, if you're trying to get anything like that, you gotta make sure that you do it, because if you don't, then you're never gonna advance. And as you can see, I continue to try changing my position and changing my team, and they always say no. So I'm actually hitting pretty decently coming off the bench, which is surprising. Usually I don't do very well coming off the bench, just because when you're in the game, you at least get a few at-bats, so you kind of get in a little groove. You can read the pitcher a little better. When you just come up off the bench and face one guy, it's a little bit more difficult to get hits. But as you could see before I started that at-bat with the home run, I'm batting like 460 something. Obviously, I have a limited number of at-bats, but still, it's a pretty good average just becoming a pinch hitter. I haven't had one start yet. And I believe I got screwed over on my first advancement goal. One of them was having a 977 or something like that fielding percentage. If I'm not playing any in the field, how am I going to have a 977 fielding percentage? I mean, it's impossible. So automatically that's a goal failure. And then I believe the next one was walks, and I think I had to have like 6 or 7 walks. Well, if I'm only getting maybe 20 at-bats for that advancement goal period, how the hell am I going to get 7 walks if I'm only getting 20 at-bats? I mean, it's ridiculous like that. But finally, I was able to get all my advancement goals, and you can see there I'm already in the month of June. So it took all the way till June before I got to become a starter, which kind of sucks because, one, I'm not going to make All-Star game, which it's my first real year in the majors. I don't expect that, but I don't also get a chance to get in the home run derby. And there you can see my stats for all the years that I've been in AA, AAA, and in the MLB. So I have 3 home runs up until this point, which you've seen all of them so far. Here we go. A possibility for a grand slam. Can he get it out of there? He does for a grand slam. Woo! There you see 40 points. Great at bat. I think I've gotten a 44 before. Has anybody out there gotten a perfect at bat? I'm wondering if this is for real or not. We've talked about this in the stream with a few of the people in there. Is it possible to get a perfect at-bat, maybe get 50 points for one at-bat? I've never seen it. I'm just wondering if anybody out there has seen the elusive perfect at-bat. I don't even know if it exists, to be honest, so I figured I would throw that question out to you guys. Let me know if you've ever seen a perfect at bat or gotten more than 44 skill points for one at bat, or training points, whatever you want to call it. So because I'm just starting out with the being a starter now, I was going through ups and downs. I would have one game where I would hit a home run, hit a double, something like that, and then I would go like 3 or 4 games in a row without getting a hit. Just very hot and cold. Obviously, going into the majors, the pitchers are much different than they are in the minor leagues. They're going to throw a lot different kind of pitches at you. You got to be much more selective. There's plenty of times I'll go up to bat and never see one fastball, so you have to get used to some of that stuff. You can see my batting average there drops down to 339, which is still very, very good. Don't get me wrong, and I'm still very early in the season, so I haven't had a ton of at-bats under my belt to make that swing one way or the other. So if I have one bad game, it's going to drop significantly. Likewise, if I have a good game, it's going to go up significantly. So, yeah, so like I said, the pitching in the majors is obviously different. You got faster pitchers. You got pitchers that are going to pitch you out of the zone if they know you're going to swing at it. So you have to be patient. And my biggest problem, especially with this game recently, was I was just getting over-aggressive, swinging at pitches that I shouldn't be swinging at. And then when you do that, they're going to start pitching you completely different. They're going to throw the ball out of the zone, expecting you to swing at it. And if you do, they're just going to keep doing it. So you have to be selective. I know it's difficult. That's the key to hitting in this game. It's not necessarily all of your skill points and your contact and all that kind of stuff. It's being selective, getting ahead in the count, and getting pitches that are hittable. If you swing out of the zone all the time, you're not going to get good quality hits. I mean, you will eventually at some point if you have enough skill points and contact and clutch and all that. And as you can see, the bat floating around. This was the famous game from the video I posted last week of the glitch I found. So you can see how far advanced I am in this game. I'm actually already into my 3rd season, about halfway through my 3rd season. But my videos have not caught up yet on YouTube. I want to space them out a little bit so it's more entertaining for everybody. So at the end of this episode, I'll be a little over halfway done with my 2nd season in the majors. And we'll finish up season 2 in a couple days when I get that video uploaded, and then you kind of see where I'm at going into season 3, sign another contract with the White Sox, and go from there. There, I get a nice smash in the right field again. I seem to hit more home runs if I can pull the ball like that. I get stuck a lot of times being late on fastballs just because, again, I'm not 100% used to a lot of these major league pitchers. They throw it a lot faster, so your timing's got to be much, much better when you're in the majors. I hit a lot of opposite field hits, but not as many home runs to that side, so really trying to pull the balls, giving me a lot more power. Also in the stream, people asked me to switch to a switch hitter, which I did. I don't know if you see any at-bats from the right side of the plate or not in this video, but I am now switch hitting, which is nice. I put that little cutscene there because it looked cool. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying this game a lot. Road to the Show is extremely fun game. I love it. I'm doing a lot better this year in my Road to the Show than I did last year, and I think the major reason for that is I'm playing the shit out of this game compared to MLB 11. One big reason, is that I'm streaming every single game that I play on this Road to the Show. So if you're not subscribed to my stream, you should do that, because every time I play Road to the Show with this character, I am streaming on Twitch TV, which is awesome. So a lot of people that are watching this video now probably have seen all of this stuff, which is cool because I'm just putting it all together. But you'll notice I'm pretty far ahead of where I'm at now in this YouTube video on my stream. So that's really gotten me playing the game a lot more, is the streaming. And also the load times, man. I know I've talked about this before, but the load times getting between games is so much faster this year that you can get so many more games in the same amount of time as you could last year. The load times are faster, the saving of the game is much faster. There I put in a little thing, 2 home runs and a single, 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. You can see my batting average is down to 337. And then I showed you another one that's a game just after it. I'm batting 301. So you can see that my batting average and all that kind of stuff fluctuates so much right now, just because, again, I'm not 100% sure how well I'm doing in the, or 100% as far as judging pitches and all that. I'm also, I'm just a rookie pretty much, so I'm not, my skills and stuff just aren't there yet. I mean, I had a ton of shots to the warning track and stuff that felt like home runs, just die at the warning track. I just don't have the skills yet, and that comes. I mean, next year you'll see. I'm not gonna spoil it. So, you know, obviously, once you start getting more skill points and stuff, you can some of those awesome shots to the left field and the gaps and stuff get down, and you get more home runs, not just warning track shots and all that. So that obviously comes with time. This is only my rookie season, basically. Last year really didn't count. I was in the minors the whole year, and then I was a September call-up. So I don't think they consider that your rookie season. But this year I was on the club the whole time, so really trying to press here at the end to get my stats up to decent amount. Obviously, I'm not going to win any batting titles or anything because I don't think I'll have enough at-bats to win any of those type of awards. I think you have to have a certain amount of at-bats of your team to be considered for home run champion and silver slugger and all that kind of stuff. But there I have another decent game. Average is back up to 316. I got 11 home runs, 22 RBIs. Pretty good. So yeah, so we come into this last bit. Like I said, this will be into, I believe, I don't know where we're at. We're like in July or August or something. But I will continue the rest of this season. Next game, or next video I upload will have the remainder of the 2013 season. You'll check all that stuff out, and then we'll hop right into the next year. And again, trying to ask for a trade and trying to ask to move my position, but they always say no. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you next episode. Peace.